when you bring a guitar. Now, if you've got your a drummer
Mm.
and a harmonica now you're playing music.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just bring a guitar, you're literally just trying to be a one man show. Everyone pay attention to me. Nobody talk.
Right, right.
Nobody. You can't make everyone dance by playing a fucking acoustic guitar unless
Sure.
you're fucking good. But it ain't happening. You know, you whip out a fucking guitar at the campfire. I'm gonna wander into the woods and pick up more wood. I'm sorry, I'm not there for you to play guitar.
Yeah, that's I don't think I've been in a situation where someone just pulls out the guitar, but unwanted. But that's funny.
I've been there, done that.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it happens. Um,
Well, along the same vein is that person, usually a man,
mm.
will show up with a Bluetooth speaker and insist on being the DJ, uh, just controlling the music. Now, later on, he's going to get into an argument with somebody, some girl, um, who really wants to hear. She's got Spotify. He's listening to YouTube, and she's got Spotify, and she's got a playlist already ready to go. Share the Bluetooth.
Someone who should insist on being, yeah. I mean, anybody who kind of hogs the music, I guess.
Yeah, well, let the host do it.
Sure.
Let the host decide who's doing it.
Absolutely. I gotta say, I get to I've gotten a party with my cousin and a few of my other good friends. They got good. They do it well. Some people can do it well.
Some people, yeah,
yeah.
You pick them.
Sure.
The host picks them. Says you're in charge of this.
Mm-hmm. But no, I gotta admit, I've done a lot of these things on this list, but not the first two.
Not the first two?
Not the first two. I don't hog the Bluetooth speaker.
So you like to talk about your ex? You go to parties and talk about your ex-girlfriend?
In the past, when I was drinking.
Oh, okay.
That's something that comes up when you're very drunk at the end of the night.
Okay. Well, did you say nice things or not nice things?
Oh, just after the breakup, probably, yeah, just missing things or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my girlfriend used to drink Coors Light.
Yeah, this is very hard on me.
Oh God. And there's an old rule. There was a TV show. I think it was How I Met Your Mother, and it relates to this. When someone says, "Let's go to a second location," and I've fallen into that trap. I'm sure you have, where someone's like, "Hey, let's go somewhere else."
Right.
And man, I mean, it could be anywhere from a nice apartment to behind a dumpster. Oh no, it wasn't How I Met Your Mother that reminded me of it. It was Alec Baldwin's character in 30 Rock, where he says, "Never go with a hippie to a second location."
With a hippie.
Yeah, and sure enough, like she ends up at a cat house. Like that's not a euphemism for anything. Really, it was like an apartment full of cats and shit.
That's fine.
And it got really depressing there. But yeah, the second location is geared for what they want.
Right. Yeah, no, it's tough, just in general, to move a bunch of people around from place to place is like, okay, this isn't gonna be fun.
No.
You got to do some serious planning to make that work. Well,
and of course, politics. It happened today. Now it's kind of okay, but not really. It happened today. Somebody said the words Governor Newsom today at the bar. Whole room loves the guy. They think he's great to make fun of because he's a fucking dick. But I know that you love him yourself.
I have feelings. I actually have negative feelings towards him.
What?
But for my own personal reasons.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think the entire state of California agreed in not liking him in some way, shape, or form. And when his name was brought up, oh man, that stirred up a whole pot for like 10 minutes. I had to derail the conversation. Um, but yeah, there's always somebody that comes to a party. Oh, my favorite is when someone brings up Israel. Oh man, imagine go to a party and going,
Not a party anymore once.
oh no.
Once
Because
Israel's brought up.
there's always that one Jewish kid, or his grandfather helped establish Israel, or some crap like that. Or there's somebody whose like great grandfather was like one of the first people to escape Palestine. There's always something like that. And
Well, yeah, it's Thanksgiving today, so everybody's gonna be with their families talking about politics. I mean, you want to avoid the whole thing
yeah,
if you can.
talk about Sudan, Somalia. It's a lot of less controversial countries to talk about.
But yeah, no, I'll be at the bar and fights are up once they start talking about politics.
Oh God. Especially Israel. I don't know, something about them that's special. God's chosen people to have arguments over. And then, of course, we've all been to a party where a friend of ours shows up and they're pouring shots like they're trying to kill us.
I feel like that's what you do at your. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
no.
But I'm charging for them, so people temper themselves a little bit. There's times where someone gets access to the fucking bottle, and they're like, "Hey, I've got this cool shot I want to show y'all," and then, boom, 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 bam. 3 minutes later, the attention of a goldfish. Hey, let's try another shot, and then literally, if you just let this person uncontained, they'll pour 8 shots in 20 minutes. They're the giant, I'm sorry, that man can drink, but not all of us can do it.
No, even just all different body shapes, girls, guys. Everybody has a different relationship with it. Also, yeah, I never tried to pour too heavy of shots, but I hung out with a lot of heavy drinkers, and I've been around people, and it's like duke, 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 duke. It's just
It ain't a slow drip, man. It's literally like, hey, let's go to 100 miles an hour right now. Let's not just drink light beer and have like sip a shot of whiskey. It's like shooters upon shooters upon shooters. And the profit margins if you're a bartender are good for that. But over at a house party, oh man, you don't want somebody's gonna destroy your bathroom. They're gonna like start falling over and knock over all the fucking thing above the toilet.
Yeah. The faster you put those shots in, the earlier the night ends. Everybody starts unraveling throughout the night.
And then the last late night party red flag, outside of the person who can't charge their shit before they go out, they're gonna like unplug all your devices to plug their phone in. There's the dude who shows up with sunglasses indoors. I saw that tonight. I was at the bar. You saw the guy.
He's a little
sitting
shady.
at the bar, talking to somebody, and I overhear the man go, "I'm 47." And he's got his sunglasses on. And I'm like, hold on. You're 47 and you're wearing sunglasses inside at midnight. Something's wrong, man. I'm sorry. There's something that is a red flag for a bartender if I've ever seen.
That's true. Yeah, you got to see the eyes when you're pouring drinks.
Yeah, you know what? Somebody in the 20s that's still wearing the sunglasses, they're doofus. But when you're 47 doing it, you're an old doofus, and that's even more scary.
Well, there you have it.
Well, you got any others? I know I wrote this.
I was trying to think of more. I don't know about on the spot. I'm trying to think. Buzz kills. What are the most buzz killy things? I mean, obviously, yeah. When someone has too much and they start, bitching and moaning, or they puking and hollering, or anger and getting angry or whatever. Like I said, everyone's unraveling in their different ways after the drinks report. But I mean, buzz kills.
And then there's, of course, these are mostly party red flags, but there's the club fucking bar, and these are some of my biggest gripes as a bartender.
So this is what's fun. These are the ones that I've done, and Steven's always complaining about people, but this is who
I've never complained about anything in my life. I'm pleasant as a peach.
Well, the bartender says, yeah. So like someone ordering the most complicated drink at Peak Rush.
Oh yeah,
that happens all the time.
Let me get a smoked old fashioned. But could you put the cherry in a separate glass and metal it only twice? And the sugar cube, could you like burn it a little bit, but not too much? Fuck, god damn it! Like I could have made 6 drinks in the time you told me how you want your drink. Yeah.
I'm never the complicated drink person, but I am the can you make this as strong as possible?
Oh yeah.
I was what was it? Strongest and cheapest was my thing. I would say to the bartender, not realizing that the bartender would hate me after that. I didn't realize.
Oh yeah, we do.
No, there was this lady. I would go to the same bar, and she was like, I thought we were friends, but she'd be like, "This guy's an asshole."
Yeah. Well, here's when anybody asks me, "What's the cheapest thing?"
Mm-hmm.
You know what I don't say? But I think very loudly, you're the cheapest thing.
You're the cheapest.
You're the cheapest thing. Yeah. Can you make it stronger? Okay. Pay more money. Order something stronger. And if you order the strongest thing and you still want that stronger, just order a second one. Pay more money. Have 2.
Yeah.
I literally cannot change the proportion of alcohol in the shot. I could make it really bad tasting where it tastes just like ethyl alcohol, ethanol alcohol. I could make it so that it's not a well-balanced drink at all. I've had people in the past. My son's a bartender. And when he makes me a margarita, I could taste the liquor. Well, he's not doing it right. You're not. The whole point of a margarita is to hide the liquor taste. Like you're supposed to taste like the agave, not the ethanol alcohol. It's not supposed to taste like rocket fuel. It's supposed to be blended proportionately so that your tongue kind of can feel it a little bit, but not go, oh wow, I'm drinking rocket fuel.
Sure, yeah.
Literally, it's used to fuel fucking jet planes or something.
And would it be like it's supposed to be like a decent amount of alcohol, but just where you don't taste it, kind of?
Well, yeah, you got to use the right proportions of alcohol with mixer,
and then they kind of sneaks up on you, like, oh man, I didn't even realize I had so much because you didn't even taste it.
Yeah, well, that's what trailer people fucking do. They're used to be hanging out at a shithole dive bar where the bartender doesn't even have proper like mixers or anything like that. They order margarita, then they come to a nice place and they're like, I can't taste it. It tastes like fucking rot gut liquor. Well, I'm actually doing a good job. You're used to a bad job.
So that's a real complaint you get on.
Oh yeah, well, not as much anymore, but
this is a funny one because girls, guys, they think they're being cute. They're like, surprise me, like, oh, why don't you pick? All right, and then I watch these bartenders. They're just trying to go from person to person. They're trying to get their job. They're working. So that's what you don't realize when you're talking to the bartenders. They're working.
Well, my least favorite thing about surprise me is that should I just pour you the most expensive drink? Should I just pour you that thing that's $65?
Sure.
That'll be a surprise. That'll be a real surprise. But like surprise me. I'm sorry. There's too much of a range of give me some guidance. Surprise me with something sweet. There we go. I do a lot with that.
Yeah.
I could do a lot with that. But surprise me. I don't know. Beer, cocktail,
sure.
Whiskey, tequila, rum, sweet, not sweet, Bloody Mary, filling, not filling, like, You think about going to the bar all day. You finally get there, and now you draw a blank.
Did you ever did you ever get someone a drink and they were like they didn't like they didn't like what you picked for them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I hate it.
Mhm.
Here, here's some Harvey Wallbanger. Ugh.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm wasting liquor on your surprise me.
Mhm.
Get the
Mhm.
fuck out of here.
What's a Harvey Wallbanger?
It's elderflower liqueur, vodka, and orange juice. Very good.
You're like, I'll show you. I'll give you a drink that sucks.
It's a surprise.
That's funny. Along those lines, someone comes in. You're the best bartender ever, Steven.
Oh yeah, I'm the best. Here's a 0 on the credit card slip. That's the people that don't float my boat the most often are the best tippers. They're just the lowest maintenance people are the best tippers. Very rarely do you get somebody that it does happen where the wife is persnickety, but the man's paying, and he knows how much effort it takes to make his wife happy, so he'll make you happy because he didn't have to do it. And I know this is one that you love. When someone tries to become your best friend.
Where'd that one? Yeah.
Yeah. The making friends with the bouncer.
Oh yeah. I mean, keeps trying to high five the bouncers. This is so funny because there are a lot of like high five guys, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, fist bump is taking over.
I don't. I mean, they got a lot of high energy, and just obvious they're drunk if they're high five. Yeah. I mean, that's a very clear sign that they're walking in drunk if they're high fiving and all amped up.
Oh, watch out for anybody that's trying to make friends with the bouncer, like too quick. If they know you already and they want to be your friend, that's fine.
Sure.
But if you've never met that motherfucker and he wants to become friends with you, it's because he's such a knucklehead. He's used to getting kicked out and he's trying to hedge his bets by like befriending the bouncer, or he's friends with knuckleheads and you're going to have to kick them out at one point.
Yeah, no, that was happening tonight. A lot of people are being friendly, but I didn't. They were very drunk, so.
All right. Well, of course, and then there's drunk logic moments. New topic, somewhat. There's the topics, where you're drunk as hell and you're like, hey, let's walk there 3 miles, or hey, let's go wander around the cemetery at night. Or we should definitely adopt a dog right now.
Drunk logic.
Oh yeah, drunk logic. Oh, we can expand on that one. There's definitely but speaking of drunk logic, have you ever burned down an important temple or a city when drunk, Brandon?
A couple things, but not a whole city, no.
Yeah, you've never conquered an entire empire and as an act of petty revenge burned down a city?
And no, I can't say that I have.
Okay. Well, that's what Alexander the Great did in the year 330 BC. He had defeated Darius III, and as revenge, some chick that was dating one of his generals was like, you should burn down the temple of that city you just conquered. You just beat Darius III. How about you burn down the Persepolis? And the Persepolis was like this grand temple of the Persian Empire.
Yeah,
and
Persian capital city.
Now here's the thing: is they had conquered the city, they had looted it, they had taken it. The Persian Empire was gone at that point. They were not trouble anymore. It was theirs. This was their temple to burn. It wasn't like, hey, they're coming, let's burn their own temple down. So apparently, after he had burned it down from the suggestion of some extra petty people, he kind of regretted it, And apparently, it's known as the 40 pillar, the city of 40 pillars, because like the only thing left standing was like 40 pillars. But yeah, I've never done anything that destructive while drunk.
Mm.
I've regretted some things, but never anything that I'm reading about it. Like anybody's going to read about 2,800 years later.
Alex the Great likely burned the palace at Persepolis in a drunken rage, according to historical accounts, destroying hundreds of years of worth of religious writings and art, along with the magnificent palaces and audience halls, which had made Persepolis the jewel of empire. So, have you ever heard of Persepolis? That's how it was destroyed.
Yeah, well, it's gone now. So
Burned.
yeah, take that yourself. Not the best idea.
That's hey, I love learning. I love. I'm here to learn.
Well,
And that was a great lesson.
oh yeah.
In
Well,
history.
Alexander the Great. He liked his booze.
Mm.
I think he did the same thing to the city of Tyre. It took him so much effort to get into the city. It was this island that he built like a bridge to, and when they finally got like into the city and conquered it, they killed everybody. That might have been an alcohol-induced rage thing too.
Mm.
You know, they drank a lot of wine back then, and
Mhm.
wine creeps up on you. You ever have a great time on wine?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
When I say great time,
wine's a
it's-
weird one.
Yeah, because you could just, the first couple glasses don't do anything, and
Mhm.
then you hit this point where all of a sudden you're fucking wasted.
Yeah, wine. Wine sneaks up on you sometimes, but yeah, I mean, then there's different kinds, So.
Well, there's the white, which
Mhm.
is sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them.
That felt like when I was drinking white wine, it just felt like nothing. Like just like you could drink a lot of the
drink
white.
a gallon of it.
The white.
And then all of a
stuff.
sudden you're blacked out. And,
Yeah.
You woke up to your boss sending you
Mm.
messages like, "Don't fucking call me at 3 a.m. Yeah. Or your ex-girlfriend saying, "I blocked you. How did you get another number, fuckhead?"
Wine was one that made me spin a lot.
Ooh.
Yeah, you had the spins. Where you're sitting there and the whole room is spinning around.
No, I associate that with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can spin on alcohol where the whole room's spinning and you're just sitting there.
So I think, I have tunnel vision when I'm drunk.
What's that?
Where everything's just like my periphery goes away. It's not spinning and it's like, focused.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's been a while.
Sure.
So that's all the topic I had for this. But it's the holiday season. This is the time of the year where everyone starts drinking all sorts of different types of booze that they don't usually drink. You got these cordials that people give as gifts. You have scotch that, that's seasonal right now. And then there's eggnog. You ever had eggnog?
Yes. And then you put the booze in the eggnog, and
I've never drunk eggnog. I'm turned off by the word egg.
I drink eggnog on its own. I'll just drink it.
Does it have egg in it?
Assumably, but it's just like a very thick, like milk kind of. It's a special tasting milk.
Thick milk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very thick.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Very thick, sweet milk is how I would describe it.
Okay, I might like it, but it doesn't look appetizing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay.
Yeah, no, I would drink some of it as a kid, but to put booze in it, that's what they spike it, and then I don't even know if I ever tried that, but probably put some whiskey in it, and then it's the eggnog and whiskey thing for the holidays.
Yeah, I'm sure you could do spiced rum too, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, maybe if I pick drinking back up, I'll start drinking eggnog.
No, you can drink eggnog without the booze. Just try it here on the show. Eggnog. And I'll try scrapple, and spam, and you'll try eggnog.
So one of these days, I really want to do a little mini documentary on Scrapple.
I've never heard of it, so I think I think it's got an audience. People want to know.
Well, it is a drunken food. I've only eaten it at 3 in the morning with many beers in my system at diners. I've never it literally comes in a plastic sealed brick, and they don't conceal the color. The brick, it's got it's literally got the brand label on the front, but if you flip it over, it's clear plastic, and it's just this unappetizing gray. You could mistake it for a brick. If I dropped it in a pile of cinder blocks, it would take you a minute to find the meat. Yeah,
Delicious scrapple.
gray.
It's
It's
gray.
like I mean, I'll sooner eat the color purple,
Mm.
obviously orange.
They say never eat gray. That's a real thing. Do not eat gray. They say that.
Really?
Yeah, that shows you that your food's not good if something's gray. So there's something special about scrapple where you can eat it, but as far as any other meat or food, they say do not eat anything gray.
Well, like I told you, it's literally, I know it's not because I looked into it years ago, but I always thought it was when you boil liquid and the boil meat, the gray goop that comes on the top, and you just press it into a brick. It's not that apparently, but I'm sure if I wanted to make homemade scrapple, I'd probably try that first because it's gray. It's gray with little specks of black pepper. Oof.
I'm gonna look up the advice that says never eat anything gray.
Never eat
That's
anything.
like survival advice. I guess I left my phone in the car. No, but holiday season, Thanksgiving first. We're already, deep into the Christmas season, and you getting your Christmas shopping going already?
No.
No. Me either. I haven't ordered anything.
Well, what do we need? Oh, for other people.
For other people.
There are other. Oh yeah. I don't know.
You going home for the holidays? dude?
No.
No.
This bartenders should not take vacations from Halloween till January 6th.
This is bartender season.
Yeah.
This is
the holidays.
Thick of it.
The holidays are all about your mailman, your bartender, and your handyman. The rest of the year is all about your family and all these other things. But bartender is the most important person in your life around Christmas time. That's why I'm like totally down to work a shit ton. I've literally been at work. When I'm done with this work streak, I'm going to be have worked 8 days in a row, get 1 day off, and I'm going to go right back to doing like 8 out of 10 days. I'm going to be working a lot, let's just say. And Clopens, where I get out of work at 2:30 and I got to be back at 9 a.m.
All right. Well, I'm satisfied with our little live stream here.
45 minutes.
Whoa.
We put something together.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a decent chunk of time.
We talked about a whole bunch of bullshit. I think we covered the fact that he's not ever eaten Scrapple. I've never eaten it sober. And maybe one day I'll have a nice little documentary on Scrapple. And I find that, and we're still setting up this room. I have some goals. For one, I want to have a television screen here so that when I have a picture of Scrapple, I can show it. Because for a live stream, I can't edit this. I literally have no ability to show you guys a picture of, like there's that historic site that I was talking.
Cepheus.
Yeah, Persepolis. Yeah, and I'm not able to show it to you. So live streams are great for stream of conscious, but there's some essays that we need to cover. And I think actually Scrapple's a great idea.
Yeah, right now.
I have no interest on eating it. Have no desire to find out if anywhere on the West Coast sells it. they make it in Pennsylvania. It spreads out like 100 miles, and then it just disappears. It's for a reason. Um.
Is that where you did your early drinking? Was
Oh yeah.
say again, what, Pennsylvania?
No, Maryland. But
Maryland.
Maryland borders Pennsylvania.
Okay, and so it is in Maryland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets out like from the border of Pennsylvania. It probably spreads about 100 miles.
And we're gonna learn where it came from, why. What we're gonna learn everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
Scrapple's
dive
gonna
into Scrapple
No, but
because we've all heard about spam.
yeah, yeah.
I'm never
sure.
gonna say spam is boring.
Spam has become, it's now it's a thing. It's bad mail is spam. So
Yeah. Well, okay. They've got bacon spam, Korean barbecue spam,
oh wow.
low salt spam, which is still salty as hell. Like hickory smoked spam.
What's your
I think
recommendation?
Regular spam to start off with, and then bacon spam.
Bacon sounds good.
The bacon spam's pretty good. When I run out of bacon and I run out of other breakfast meat like sausage, that's when the cans of spam look pretty good in the morning.
And then you take it out and it just comes out in like a big, just plops out.
It does make a sound similar to that. There is a sadness involved with taking it out of the can.
You want to eat it in the can? Is that
no? You need to have that's sadder.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
There's some humor to the canned meat, kind of like slowly, because you got to shake it and you got to hit it against the table so it comes out, because it's sealed in there pretty good. But if you were to take a spoon and eat it, man, you might as well just die at that point.
Call it quits.
Yeah, like, if I visited an uncle that, for one, let's build the scenario in at least out of my imagination. I'm visiting an uncle who blew off both of his legs and one hand in a war, and his house is falling apart. And I visit him to go, hey, uncle, how you doing? I brought your groceries. And I see him eating a can of spam, eating out of spam, like directly out of the can. I wouldn't be surprised if I found him being, he hanged himself that day, like it's that sad.
It is sad.
It's a lot less sad. There's humor in taking it out of the can and because it makes a sound.
Yeah.
The air and all that. But
it's a fun food. If you take it out and plop it out on the plate,
it's
fun.
I do not hide it in the back of the shelf. I place it prominently so the moment I walk in, I could see the can of spam.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's a happy food, even though it's not good. And Scrapple, I would hide that in the back of the fridge. Okay, if I was to purchase Scrapple, say I lived in Pennsylvania and I would purchase Scrapple, it'd be kind of like a dare food.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, hey, everybody, I'm going to cook us some Scrapple, and everyone would go, ugh. And then I put it in front of them and see how much they could eat.
Yeah, I imagine then they all have their Scrapple stories, and they're like, oh, yeah, Mom and Dad used to give me Scrapple.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing over there. It's not a thing here.
No.
Never heard of it.
Well, just like Malort, the world's worst liquor that's out of Chicago.
Don't know that one either.
Yeah, too many people. Malort just popped up on my Instagram feed, and it got really popular to talk about. But you don't know about Malort?
No, I never heard of Malort.
So it's this yellow bile-colored liquid.
Sick.
It's a liquor. It's 35% or 37% or so. And the creator of Malort owned a cigar shop and couldn't taste anything from the amount of cigars that he smoked. Couldn't taste anything. You could literally
killed every taste bud.
So he created a liquor that could activate his dead taste buds. And it is apparently the most awful, bitterest, sourest, burnt tire.
What's in that one?
Wormwood.
That's an absinthe.
Yeah,
That's an absinthe
So,
ingredient.
it's like
There's also like a psychoactive.
it's mostly wormwood, and there's a couple other ingredients.
It's all wormwood.
Yeah,
You're
it's all
They
wormwood.
call it
Yeah,
wormwood.
they like to say, just like how you can identify most of the 11 spices in KFC,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll go, "Oh no, you
Mhm.
nailed it."
What makes it yellow? You know, is there some weird
I don't,
egg in there or something?
no, it's just this weird, like, dehydrated urine yellow, which is
Mm.
Malort, and it's like this thing that, like Nickelback, everyone loves to hate it.
Mm.
You know, you order
Absinthe is green, I think,
absinthe is green
or
or
it can
bluish
be. Yeah, I
or
don't know if
something.
they color it or not, but yeah.
But yeah, there's certain local traditions that people like kind of they're punishing themselves, but for good humor.
Sure.
Um,
I think
know,
that's something we've lost a little bit over here in California. By the time we get over to California, it's
everything's just all about pleasure.
uh,
Pleasure. You know, big tits, lip filler.
Sure, yeah.
You know,
We don't have any really old buildings. I mean, not too many.
No. Well, after that earthquake, I think it was 1904. I think it's called the Fields Act.
Mm.
Enough people were crushed by brick walls and I mean, just imagine you're walking on the street and the ground starts shaking, and every brick wall just collapses onto the sidewalk and crushes everybody for like a 200-mile radius.
Oh, that's insane.
In the state. Yeah. So, this is one of those few times. Don't say I ever said this. Even you, the listener.
Yeah.
Government was right about like making it so that buildings weren't so easily collapsible that they just crushed everybody around them. I'm not gonna say thank you, government.
There we go. We got him to say it.
Yeah,
cut it, chop it up.
I'm not saying thank you, government, for that one thing you did. That was right. Even though that one thing, they didn't tax me for it. It was just the Fields Act. I think if that's what it is, it cost every person who was building buildings more money, but less people were crushed by bricks.
That's crazy, man.
I'm sure there was some jackass like me back then that said, government's overstepping it. I want to be able to be crushed by a brick wall.
Yeah, the brick makers and the bricklayers and everybody is.
Everyone has a right to be crushed by a brick wall. Oh my God. I got a like. Oh my God. Were you on your phone?
We got a real.
Oh, wow. Thank you, listener. You were the first actual live listener.
Is there anything there with like a comments or anything?
Maybe. Let's see. Not a comment. Well, there's a thumb.
Hard to see.
Yeah. Well, I can see it, but it's you know what? At that point, let's end on the high note of having gotten one whole like.
Thank you.
We did it.
Thank you.
We are on the map.
Somebody's watching this. Somebody watch this. It's good.
And now it is 3:51 in the morning.
The late shift, even the late shift is open now at 3:15.
Well, night shift stories. Yeah, we might have to do this more regularly. We'll get the European crowd. They're just waking up right now.
Absolutely. That's how you build it.
Oh, yeah.
Little by little.
Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You got anybody that you want to?
Oh, I just want to thank Steven. Extra special thanks for covering my shift tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm alone tomorrow. I haven't gotten anybody for it.
You're like, oh my God.
Well, I talked to the boss. He was in a hurry. He's like in a hurry to hire another bartender. I'm like, whoa, hold your horses. We got bartenders. I need another doorman. Like, I need another person. I need muscle.
Yeah, I mean, Thanksgiving, it's hard to find anybody to work for Thanksgiving, probably.
Well, there's a reason I have wrinkles now.
Yeah.
Because I'm willing. The holidays are all about your bartender.
So bring Steven food. And
Yes.
Turkey. What's your favorite? What's your favorite stuff?
Turkey,
Turkey.
cranberries.
Turkey. No pumpkin pie.
No, I mean,
If you track down some Scrapple, you know he'll taste. He might have a taste.
no,
No.
I'll poke it and look at it and tell everybody what it is, and then we'll watch someone eat it. Yeah, it's like pickled pig's feet. You know, I'll hand it to somebody and go, "Oh my god, you're eating it! Holy shit!"
You're gonna make it a thing where you're the Scrapple guy and everyone brings you Scrapple after your video.
Oh my god, yeah. Actually, if you mail me some Scrapple, just send it to the Thomas Dow Building, and
make it gray.
Yeah.
I will eat. I will eat it. I'm
gonna track down a serving of Scrapple, and I'll grill up some slices on a pan. And actually, you know what? That would be a great episode.
Content
for Spam and Scrapple.
Content
Since
creators.
You've never had Spam,
yeah.
It sounds like you came from a loving home and your parents loved you. I'm sorry, because coming from a loving home, you don't have the same experience as us unloved children.
We had cup of noodle and mac and cheese and all the good stuff.
Kraft mac and cheese, not the name, not the fucking the store brand mac and cheese. That's where I remember when that shit was 19 cents.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Even the non-name brand is like $1. All right, now we are at 1 hour solid right now, and I'm gonna end this.
See you next time, everybody.
See you next time, everybody.